the emperor's new clothes. Once upon a time, there was an emperor who loved clothes more than anything else. He had more clothes than anyone in the world. The emperor's clothes filled all the closets and most of the rooms in the royal palace. It was a good thing that the emperor was very rich, because he spent so much on clothes. The emperor selected one of the finest fabric. He hired the best tailors to work for him. The emperor also spent money on meals. He tried fancy or make them just quite fancy. So he spent 3 times looking at himself. The emperor's pride was well-known throughout the kingdom. Everyone thought quite silly to spend so much time in front of mirrors. They laughed at the emperor, but no one ever said anything directly to his face. They did not want to make the emperor angry, because he was, after all, the ruler of the land. Bored of the silly emperor who loved to find clothes, we two thieves from faraway land. Instead of making jokes about it, the thief thought of a way they can use the emperor's pride to make themselves so rich. The thieves dressed traveling tailors made the long journey to the emperor's palace. They told the palace guards that they had the most powerful fabric in all of the world, and they asked the mission to show it to the emperor. Of course, gold them into the palace. The sneaky thief presented themselves to the emperor and his wife. They explained that the fabric was not only wonderful but magical too. Only the people in the land will see this fabric. They said it would be invisible to fool and to those who are unfit for the office. When the thieves opened their bag, the emperor squinted. He saw nothing in all the hands. Why? I must be a fool, thought the emperor. Either that I would not be sit on the throne. The emperor was embarrassed, could not see the fabric, so he said, "That is the most fabric I have ever seen." The emperor asked his wife what she thought of the map. She could not see anything, but she did not want anyone to think she was a fool. So she said, "That was quite I don't like no other fabric I know, knowing the white, no fool." Emperor thought the fabric must be real, even though could not see it. The tea 20 pieces of gold to make a new suit for it. They thanked the emperor and went to walk right away. When you wear this suit, it will feel the whiteness a spider's web against your skin. One thief said that he measured the top of the emperor's The other thief explained, "You might feel as though you're wearing nothing at all." "I can't wait to try my new suit," said the Emperor excitedly. "Sounds like the most beautiful fabric in the world." The teeth eyed silently winked each other behind the Emperor's back. They had finished teasing him off. After a few days, the royal minister went to see how the new suit was coming along. He was going to tell the tailors quickly possible, but the Emperor was getting impatient, wanted to see his new suit as soon as possible. The minister was stunned by what he did not see. The tailors were cutting about the air with scissors. They were snatching up fabric that was not there. Possible to see my Mr. Cole, seeing the messenger. When the thief said, "Please tell the Emperor that his suit will be ready soon. But first, please order another tray of food for us. All this hard work is making us happy." Finally, the thief brought the Emperor's new suit. He put it on slowly, being careful not to snag the fine stitching he could see. Then he walked it around the room. He had never felt so dashing. "This is the finest suit I ever had," the Emperor said to the royal minister. "I think of it. If you are happy, then I am happy," said the royal minister, who was truly anything but happy. In his eyes, the Emperor was standing in front of a mirror that his underwear and a new suit that was not even there.
It's an invisible suit?
The Emperor wanted to show off his new suit to everyone in the land. He asked his royal minister to call the royal parade the next day. Everyone in the kingdom was excited about the fools could not see the fabric, and they wanted to find out who among them was a fool and who was not. On the day of the parade, everyone pushed and shoved to get the best view, but when the Emperor appeared, everyone was shocked. The Emperor was in his underwear. Nobody looked like a fool. So they said, "How handsome you are, Your Majesty. I never knew that any fabric could look so wonderful." Suddenly, a young boy cried over the naughty ground. "The Emperor isn't wearing a new suit," he said. "What is everybody talking about? The Emperor is wearing nothing but his underwear."
No, the emperor got fooled.
And slightly, the Emperor knew that the boy was telling the truth. Everyone in the crowd began to laugh. They realized that they had been all foolish. They pretended to see a suit that was not even there. They felt silly for telling the truth to the Emperor. After the parade, the ambassador quickly returned to the path to put on some clothes, and "That feels better," the Emperor said. As he slipped on the robe, he began to get a chilling magical suit. For the first time, the Emperor left his room without looking in the mirror. Then he invited the honest young boy to speak with him. His court. "I have decided to make you join your minister. You have shown that you are very brave, with being called a fool to tell me the truth. The emperor said, "Thank you," the boy said. "I will always be honest with you, even if I don't like what you have to say." "I'm counting on it," said the emperor. Honesty. Honesty means telling the truth, even when it's difficult. The greedy thief lied to the emperor, telling him that only fools could see his new clothes. The emperor and the most of people in his kingdom all pretend to see invisible clothes because they were afraid to look forward. Only the little boy spoke the truth, making everyone else see that the lying was what really made him look silly. The honest little boy made the emperor realize that true friends are more important than fancy clothes.
Amen. I agree. Great job. Thanks for reading that beautiful story to me.